Let's go! Did the Commanders get screwed versus the Philadelphia Eagles? Comment below if you believe the referees played a massive role in the Commanders getting taken care of in the NFC Championship game. So this looks like a really good completion. We've already done a breakdown of this play, but let's dive a little deeper. All right, so this is the first big missed call. This is a 4th and 5, and earlier in the game, Luvu had a massive sack on a very simple A-gap blitz, and this time Saquon Barkley picks it up. But is this holding? I'm going to let you be the judge here, okay? Is this holding? I mean, I think that needs to be called. All right, I understand. I'm pulling for Washington because I'm a Jayden guy, but man, that's huge. It's absolutely huge. All right, so let's go to a little bit earlier in the half. This was a huge completion to really get Jalen Hurts' big game going. All right, so Devonta Smith catches his pass. He has possession, left foot in. All right, let's take a look at this right foot. These kind of look like the old school Allen Iverson answer cleats. Is that right foot out of bounds? So Dan Quinn elected to not throw the red challenge flag. You give the Eagles some credit. They hurried up to the line of scrimmage. Is that out? You guys tell me. Okay? But man, I think if it goes to review, they're probably keeping it with the Eagles, but maybe a really zoomed-in shot would show that there was some white on that foot, okay? All right, we get to here, and, man, this ended up being a penalty on Lattimore. I mean, this is well after the play is over, okay? And it looks like both hands are on helmet. I don't know. Maybe this is more on Lattimore. Look, I mean, his hand is on, at the very least, it's a face mask. You know, at first I thought it should just be on Lattimore because it got really excessive here, but I think that needs to be called both ways, if anything. Ugh. You can also, at the very least, make a case that, and it's insane that A.J. Brown would attempt to do this. If the play is still technically active, isn't that holding right there? It's a lot of jersey. Normally they're going to be lenient in the chest plate, but it looks like he's pulling at the very least. So why isn't that holding on A.J. Brown? Obviously that would, knock the Eagles back and the touchdown not count. All right, so Eagles get the ball back here after a fumble. This is, to me, the worst call of the game. I really do mean it. You cannot call this a late hit. I saw Kurt Warner tweet about this. If Saquon Barkley could just turn the corner and run as hard as he can vertically and then just step out of bounds now that he wants to give himself up after Sanders was already running towards Saquon, I'm sorry, I don't think this can be called. And also, take a look. The contact is being made before the foot even hits the ground. That's a really bad late hit call. I'm sorry. You just cannot blow the whistle there. That gave the Eagles a first down instead of a field goal with the field goal kicker who is shaky and Jake Elliott. So it's just a bad call. And I think it was only made because the hit here was big. Okay? I understand. I'm not going to blame the officials. Eagles were the better team. But look, contact clearly being made before. And I also will be more lenient if that's a quarterback because, the league tells everyone we're going to protect our quarterbacks. You just, I'm sorry. You just can't do that. I'm sorry. All right, so this was on the 2-minute drive. Okay, Jalen Carter jumps to snap, but look at this. All right, hands right into the eyes. Okay, that's tough to not whistle at all. That is just tough. I'm sorry. It's dirty, okay? I understand it's hard for the refs to see that and call that, but, man, this, especially knowing Jalen Carter's history, I mean, come on. Come on. Just, ugh. And I feel for Biotish getting poked in the eye there. It's just, no. All right, so really good levels concept right here from the Washington Commanders. And I hate to do referee videos, but, man, if you're going to call the Saquon Barkley late hit, then this also is excessive. I just don't see another way around this, okay? So, look, his foot clearly out of bounds, and there is a follow-through here, okay? So, hopefully we'll get it on this other angle, and Zach Ertz right here, let's see, and foot's out of bounds here, and then we do get excessive, all right? You get the extra push right here that sends Ertz to the ground, okay? I think if you're going to call the Saquon one, I think this one needs to be called as well. All right, so let's get to this. Y'all, this is so bad. Y'all, Tyler Biotish gets this fumble. Now, man, first off, this is a fumble, right? Austin Eckler catches it, and he makes a clear football move. And it's a good job by the Eagles punching this ball out. But, y'all, Tyler Biotish came out of the pile with this football. I mean, I don't get it. There was not a clear recovery right here. It was a good job by Eckler re-punching it. And Biotish, who, by the way, is blind in this game, is the one who actually comes out of the pile with this ball. All right? That is not a clear recovery. This ball is still loose. There's no way you could say that it's a clear recovery. All right, you'll see it right here at the end. This ball is still very loose. Okay? I'm sorry. This is Biotish's ball. Okay? Look, it's still loose. It squirts out right here. Okay? And look, the ball's at midfield. This is very much still a game. And look, he's got it. I mean, there you go. That's who's got it. They're looking for the ball. All right, look. I mean, how? How could you rule this clear? I mean, what is this? What is this? Crazy. Absolute craziness. All right, so you guys let me know, how do you feel about this game? Obviously, the Eagles were the better team. They deserve to win, whatever. But this is just horrendous. Doesn't matter how you slice it. It's bad with the capital B. Okay, come on. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom. And tonight we are doing chicken. Let's go.